Hi folks, Bob Dale for Total Sales Solutions, Jackson, Mississippi. Where we sell on eBay, we sell only on eBay. We're not open to the public. So we don't have salespeople, we don't have all those support people. Consequently, our prices are lower than anyone's in the country. Last 2 or 3 years, we still sell lots and lots of motorhomes, but we've sold hundreds of diesel trucks. We sell trucks, folks, you can't go down to the corner store and find. It has to be unusual, or it has to be an exceptional appearance and performance truck for us to put it on eBay, and it has to be a truck that we can sell in a bargain. Today we're going to list a truck like that long before Forrest Gump ever came along. My mother used to say to us boys, pretty is as pretty does. Well, I just got through driving this truck, and I can tell you it is not only pretty, it does pretty also. You want an exceptionally nice truck, a perfect truck, folks. I'm going to show you one right here. It's a 2008 Ford F250 Lariat. 2008 Ford F250 Lariat, turbo diesel, the FX4 package. Got every available option. I just drove it about 50 miles, and I promise you everything in it works. The tires are perfect. They're set of Toyo high-dollar tires. The spare has not been down. The truck has had no paint work. Doesn't need any paint work. Never been a farm truck. Not picked up. Leather's perfect. Come on, we'll show you a nice truck. Starting at the front, you can see the chrome is perfect.
The grill is not peeling.
That's just fingerprints on it. You can see it all lines up. Look at these tires. Fancy alloy wheels.
Absolutely no rust.
Nice set of tires and wheels. It is a Lariat, but look inside at a truck. First of all, look at these door jambs. All this is Ford paint, folks. No local painter, nobody's done it. All the windows work. It's got the mirrors extend. See, here's your controls for that. Power seats, stereo, got everything. The leather is perfect. Factory leather. It's a non-smoker's car. The headliner, it's just a jam-up truck. And for those of you who have not driven one of these late model diesels, folks, you can't tell it's a diesel. It rides and drives, and you can't hear it. It sounds just like you're in a nice gas burner truck, but it's got all that diesel power and torque and reliability. Look at this back seat when we hit the door locks. I was checking the door locks. Look back here. And a carpet shows absolutely nowhere.
And you can lift these bottom seats up and fold out these storage trays. Give you a flat loading floor if you're hauling TVs or stuff.
I don't know who drove this truck, folks, but I assume it was someone who could afford an expensive truck. Because look here. Look at here at the serial plate, son. There's no dust. We didn't clean this truck up like this, folks. That's the way we got it. Look at this. No paint work, no chips in the paint. Spare down there, no rust. Southern truck all of its life. Spray it bed liner. Heavy duty trailer hitch. Tailgate works just like it should. Look down the side. Absolutely beautiful. My name's Bob Dale, folks. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. I tell everyone to answer my phone all the time. If you have if I don't answer my phone, I'll call you back. I sometimes get 250 phone calls a day. But the point is, if you're interested in this truck, give us a call. Dan's going to do a driving video. If you want to buy it, you want to make us an offer and give me a price of what you want to give for it, folks, you call me. And don't wait till the sale's over and chastise me. Call and tell me what you want to give, because we pay our fees up front. We're not cheating anyone. We reserve the right to sell before the sale's over when we do. Now, in 2008, folks, this truck had a very minor sticker of $52,480. This is all it's got. 6.4-liter V8 diesel.
I'll go over it in the test drive, all the options. It's pretty much loaded.
Power on both sides, but what I'm pointing out is, I want you to look in here. There's no dust. Look at all these crevices. There's no dust, there's no mud, there's none of that. Someone just had a daily driver truck here, and that's what they used it for. Just a great truck. And as I told you, everything works. It's got the radio and air conditioning, all the different controls on the steering wheel. They work. Yeah. Anyway, folks, we had to change battery. Well, I want you to look at this truck. I mean, what more can you ask for? $53,000 sticker in 2008. This is a truck now that, folks, it's up around $65,000. So you can go to your local Ford dealer and you can pay $65,000 or $60,000 or whatever for a truck exactly like this. It will smell better than this one on the inside for about 2 weeks. Then they'll look the same. The only difference is 5 years from now, you can sell this one for probably close based on what the market's done that you're given for it. Depreciation is already out of it. Or you can buy you a new one, lose you 30 grand. It's just that simple. If you just need a daily driver, folks, if you need something that just looks good, you can drive to church, drive to the club, play golf, whatever, this truck looks like a new one. If you want to pull the biggest boat in the country, if you want to go hunting, if you want a using truck, there it is, folks. Anyway, it's perfect. I promise you, you'll like it as much when you see it or when you get it shipped as you do in this video. It's a 2008 Ford F250 Lariat, 4-wheel drive, turbo diesel, got it all, perfect in every way. Thanks for watching our video, folks. We appreciate it so much, and we look forward to seeing you in Jackson, Mississippi. I turned the power all the way down, this motherfucker's skipping. Hello? Hey.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. I'm going to take you on a test drive, but first I want to show you a couple things under the hood. First of all, good set of Motorcraft batteries. Not some cheap aftermarket ones, got the good Motorcraft ones. But the main thing I want to show you on this truck is there's no blow-by. Now, you know, some smoke coming out is normal, especially on the 6.4. For some reason, every 6.4 you see is going to have smoke. But as long as the smoke's not chuffing like a steam train, that's no big deal. The main thing I want to show you, I can set this filler cap down without screwing it in and it won't blow off. If you get one where that filler cap blows off with it just sitting there, then you've got worn out piston rings that are letting cylinder pressure get into the crankcase, and you've got a worn out engine. But not the case here. This one does have the power folding mirrors on both sides. You can see they work. They also power extend on both sides. You can see on the dash absolutely no warning lights or messages lit up there. Just the slightest bit of wear showing on the color of the steering wheel. The leather itself is perfect. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. AM FM stereo, 6-disc CD changer. Got the tow command, upfitter switches, power adjustable pedals, traction control, parking sensors so you don't back into anything. Has the automatic headlights, fog lights. I'll go over that sticker in a minute with you, but first I want to take it down the road. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in Jackson, especially this interstate I'm about to get on that they're doing construction to, and it's just a temporary road they put down. But don't let the shaky camera work fool you. This truck rides and drives perfect. Absolutely no squeaks, no rattles. It won't knock the fillings out of your teeth. Just no issues with the ride and drive of this truck at all. Only 138,000 miles on it. we cannot find a single thing that doesn't work just like it should. The windshield, I will say, there's one tiny little rock peck. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. That's really all there is to nitpick on this truck. The best thing about this one though is it's the 6.4 diesel, and you know, everybody loves the 7.3s. Most people hate the 6.0s, although I love 6.0s. I don't have a problem with 6.0s. If you do a 6.0 right, there's nothing wrong with the 6.0. And my truck has the new 6.7, but if I had to pick an engine, I would pick the 6.4, and that's simply because you can do more with it than any other Ford Power Stroke engine that's ever been made. I had a 10 that had a 6.4 in it, and you can delete that soot filter and put a tune on it and go right from the stock 350 horsepower, which is plenty. I mean, 99.9% of the people in the world, 350 horsepower is plenty. But for the 0.1% like me who could never go fast enough, you can crank these things up to 650 horsepower. I had mine turned up, and with that soot filter deleted, on the hot extreme tune, it would pull 22 miles a gallon. And I pulled a 38-foot Scarab 1,000 miles back from Miami with it on the max tune. Never dropped out of overdrive. Exhaust temps perfect. Got 15 miles a gallon, pulling 12,000 pounds of boat the whole way. I mean, these tuners and these 6.4s with the right tuner, they're just, I mean, you can't beat them. So, and another thing about that is, if this truck will live all day long with 650 horsepower, then you know with the stock 350, this thing's not even breaking a sweat. I mean, you can't hurt it. All you got to do, and it's the same with the 6.4s and the new 6.7s, I mean, the same with the 6.0s and the new 6.7s. What you got to do, unlike the old 7.3s, you've got to keep these trucks serviced. And not only that, you've got to service them with Ford filters. If you change the oil in this truck every 5,000 miles, if you change the fuel filters every other oil change, if you drain the water separator once a month, this truck will, I mean, you know, obviously I can't predict the future and can't promise you something, but this truck will last forever, best I can tell. Mine had 200,000 miles on it when I sold it, with the big tune, and will pull the house down. And although these trucks will it'll probably get 16, 17 on the highway without deleting the soot filter and all that mess, but you can buy a kit that will disable that soot filter and put you a straight pipe on, as long as you don't have emissions testing. It won't be a tune, it won't only give you like 50 horsepower, but for less than $1,000, you can go to 20, 22 miles a gallon and just a whole different truck. Or leave it alone, don't mess with it and enjoy it, because like I said, I keep going on about how much you can do to these, but you don't really have to do anything. It doesn't need any of that. These aren't like the 6.0s. You don't have to worry about EGR coolers stopping up or anything like that. It has had the radiator replaced. That's the only issue with these 08s. Whatever 08 you buy, make sure the radiator's been replaced. If it has, you're good. If it hasn't, sooner or later you're going to spend about $1,200, but already done on this one, so no worries. Just a bulletproof truck. I wouldn't hesitate to get in this truck and ride and drive it anywhere. If you want to fly in, we'll pick you up at the airport, no extra charge. You can drive it home. Like I said, I wouldn't have any issues about going anywhere in it. Or if you want to have it shipped, look at all the pictures. We don't shoot around stuff, we don't hide stuff. It's just as nice in person as it is in these pictures, so you'll be happy with it. There are no issues. You won't be disappointed when it rolls off the truck if you have it shipped. And if you have any questions about this truck, give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869. Or if you want to talk about price, want to make an offer, call my dad. His number is 601-218-1223. We appreciate you watching this video, and we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, here's this window sticker. You can see retail 52.5. Got the tow command, garage door opener, upfitter switches, stabilizer package, adjustable brakes, traction control, memory seat, 6 CD changer, electronic shift on the transfer case, off-road package. Now Dad says FX4, but it's 4x4 off-road, basically same difference. Skid plates, got all that junk. 373 limited slip diffs. Basically got everything you can put on one.